Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. Usual Rabbids. This is an interesting game. Like, it'll show us the scene of a bunny committing a crime and then give us 5 bunnies that look kind of similar and we have to pick out the right one. So you have to really pay attention to detail here. So... yeah, okay, so... like... black hat and red scarf and one at the circle. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, awesome. And I assume the faster you pick, the more points you get, so... I mean, it's not a lot to, you know... to go by. Well, we know that one on the right, isn't it? The facial hair got me. You know, I had second thoughts the minute I picked him. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright. Hit, facial hair. He's brown. Wow, is the only difference between them that one's a darker brown? That's a little... ah, well, whatever. We got it, who cares? We're not gonna break 12,000. We gotta get all 4 to get 12,000, I'm sure. My gut says him. Woohoo! Yeah, we did alright. So, how's everybody doing? We're back, VerticalSandwich. Awesome. Okay. We got a high score. We've been getting a lot of those. Well, I mean, it's hard to not get a high score in this game. The bottom score is so low. Yay, more Rabbid costumes. Hooray. Alright. Dial R for Rabbid. Oh man, this game is usually the lead, in my experience, is usually the lead off of this tour. But it's a fun game. You've got to pick up the Wiimote like you're talking on a phone, and when the manager comes in and turns on the theater lights, you put it down and you hit the A button a lot to send a text faster than anybody else. And if you played on the easy mode, I know for sure, if you played on the easy mode, it doesn't have the texting part. It's just pick up the phone, put down the phone, pick up the phone, put down the phone. So. And the way it punishes you is, well, we'll get there. Alright, the way it punishes you for being worse is dropping those things on you, which then keeps you from picking the phone back up because... the phone, the amount of points you get for the phone double every, like, second or so, or whatever. I did have a problem at one point where I would put the phone down and the movement of the Wiimote coming back up a little, like, as I put the phone down suddenly, like where he picks it up a second time, that was getting me, but... that doesn't seem to be a problem here. Haha! Take that, everybody but me and that other rabbit. Like, we're easily being the most obnoxious person in this theater. The other people aren't, like, talking on their phones while the movie's going on. They are a little, like, but... and they're laughing, but... I'm just not good with, like, hitting the button repeatedly with my thumb very fast. Part of that probably has to do with my inexperienced texting, like... I have text messaging disabled on my phone. Because the only people I ever got texts from were, my phone company. And my friends that sent out idiot texts. Like, not even, like... how are you? Things like that. It was like these mass texts that they were sending to people about, like... it was basically like crappy email forwards and stuff, like, but in text form. So. Although I did have a boss at a job tell me, like, he sent out a text to change the time we were meeting in the morning, and, like, I didn't get it. They said, oh, I left text messaging. He said, well, it's the easiest way to get a hold of people. And I was like, well, but I just don't have it. Like, it's not, you know. I don't, you know, like, it doesn't, that may be that it's the easiest way to get a hold of people, but, like, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I don't have text messaging. So, anyway, this is the game I was talking about earlier when I mentioned American football, didn't realize that we hadn't shown it. So, here it is. And this is kind of a standard pattern for games in this game where you try to get the football and then try to keep them from taking it away from you, and if somebody else has it, you've got to go up and swing the Wiimote to tackle them to get the ball back. So. Alright, and that was obviously pass interference. Like, come on. Like, there's... Alright. So, my suggestion for a strategy for this is, there's really nothing I can tell you until you get the ball, but once you get the ball, try to corner a lot. These bunnies are really bad at, what they'll do is they'll tackle and slide past you. If you make corners, like there's a really good chance that you'll dodge them. So I suggest like running in squares and zigzags essentially. If you try to do a straight line, they'll get you. I mean, they'll get you eventually anyway. There's no way. Well, maybe. I mean, I'm sure it's probably possible to keep the ball the whole time. I mean, if you're really good at the game. I'm sure if you looked up high scores for this somewhere, wherever high scores are recorded. On like the Wii network or something, I'm sure that the high score is somebody who kept the ball the whole time. But we can't do that because we're not that good. I mean, we're good, but we're not that good. Yeah, see, I mean, they're not even like, a lot of the time they're not even close to you. And again, the games in this tour I should be best at because this is the tour that I used for all the prep stuff for like all the video files that didn't work when I was trying to record this game. I also played the start of Dragon Quest VIII an intolerable amount of times. But I'm past that in the video recording now. I'm past in Dragon Quest VIII what I've done. So I didn't hold that off till last. Well, I couldn't. I mean, it's a linear game. You gotta start at the beginning and end at the end. This game you can jump in the middle and stuff, so. Wow, we're really giving them a run for their money here. Yeah! We're gonna end with the football, that's so awesome. I love that. It just like, it reeks of victory. 14,000. That's so awesome. We're gonna smash the high score for this tour. And we got 2 games left and we're at 57,000. This is ridiculous. And then we get like the band leader costume and the football player costume, which is obvious that we get the football player costume for this. So on we go. Excited. Anesthetics. Okay, this is so weird. Like the idea of this is it's obviously meant to. It's designed as like a multiplayer game, and the idea is that there's a bunny in this emergency room and you're hitting it, and you can hit it with varying degrees of severity. And with a multiple player strategy, you might want to hit it soft because you want to be the last person to hit it before it goes to sleep. Like, is the idea. But when you're playing against the computer, you can just hit as hard as you want every shot. Maybe throw a soft shot in the middle somewhere, and it should get you to 12,000. So there's probably some sort of strategy involved when you're playing against other people, but when you're playing for points, like just belt the stupid rabbit. Because, yes, he gets more sleepy depending on how hard you hit him and stuff, so... And eventually he'll fall asleep and you can't hit him anymore. Even more sleepy. See, eventually it'll say almost there, and that's like the last level. But that's the point when you really need to nail him. I mean, it's not... Yeah, see, now you really need to nail him, because, like, it's probably going to be the last shot you're going to get. And there we go, but we broke 12,000. I mean, it's, you know, the point of the game is to be the last person to hit him. I don't necessarily get it, but I found a way to work it to get 12,000 points, so. I'm not really concerned with what the best strategy is for the highest score, as long as my strategy gets me enough. We need to get like 3,000 points in this last thing to, in the song here, to break the high score. That's ridiculous. It's a song, so we're completely gonna outdo that. And it's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. Awesome. This is a fun song. This is a song that like really belongs in like a Rayman, a Raving Rabbids game. I shouldn't say a Rayman game, because there are obviously several Rayman games that don't involve any kind of like the Raving Rabbids at all. But this is like, because this is a goofier song. I mean, like, at least in my opinion, it's a good song. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. Do. It also has the mashed potato in it. It just has the like. I think it's great. I don't know how you do the mashed potato, but I could probably look it up. But there's probably an instructional video on YouTube about how to do the dance, the mashed potato. We're not doing great with the lyrics here. There's the timing. There it is. Oh, that's in mashed potatoes. Maybe it's not about the dance. I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood this song this whole time. Whatever. It's you know. You can tell I don't do any kind of research. I don't go looking up songs. Well, again, the Rolling Stones Doors thing. It's funny because I'm reasonably proud about, like, not proud, I guess, but, like, reasonably confident in my, you know, the kind of music I like and listen to, and my judge of kinda, at least my own personal judgment. I don't care what other people listen to. Like, I know what I don't like, and that's fine. But the kind of stuff that I am into, like the Doors and the Rolling Stones, can kind of fall right in the middle of that whole world. The idea that I would mistake them. It's something that will haunt me till the day I die, I'm sure. But whatever. Again, I feel that that's the best way to deal with your kind of mistakes and failures, is to, like, if you look at that video, I made it the title. Like, I put it in the description. It was just to advertise it, to just, like, fess up to it and be like, this is a dumb thing I said. So, because I'm not pretending to be perfect, and we've talked about this. I know I talk about this all the time, that, like, one of the things I love about LPing is that it's not a speed run, and it's not, you know, necessarily 100% walkthrough. It's about having fun with games and playing them and enjoying it. Come on! Papa's got a brand new bag. Alright, we'll have some opportunity for some bonus points with just moving the Wiimote here, but we smashed 12,000. So, wow, we beat it by a little. The songs are rough. The songs are maxed out at not too much over 12,000, I think. So, even if you did a perfect run, I don't think you could break 15. Maybe you can, I don't know. So, we'll have finished our tour, unlocked some stuff, unlocked a first-person shooter, which we'll be doing next video. And, yeah, this is going to be about perfect timing. We're going to have about a little over a 14-minute video. It'll be awesome. And, we'll run with that. Okay. And again, our initials. Woohoo! Do it! 82,000. Oh my god, we creamed that high score. That's awesome. Alright, everybody. That's a great outfit. You guys, thanks for watching, and you take care. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Oh, we've unlocked the Tropics, our new tour. So, bye, everybody.